Hello guys, I'm here to present my paradigm shift or framework about the five pillars of the Philippine criminal justice system. Number one is law enforcement. Number two, prosecutor. Number three, court. Number four, community. And number five, corrections. Number one is the law enforcement. The law enforcement as the first pillar is considered to be initiator or the prime mover of the criminal justice system. It is considered as the initiator of the actions. To these pillars belong PNP, NBI, PIDEA, military and other agencies. They enforce the law by ensuring compliance therewith, conduct investigation to uncover commissions of crimes and violation of laws. General functions of law enforcement are to prevent criminal behavior, to reduce crime, to apprehend and arrest offenders, to protect the life and property, to regulate non-criminal conduct. The second pillar is prosecution, a proceeding instituted and carried on by due course of law before competent tribunal for the purpose of determining the guilt or innocence of a person charged with a crime simply means criminal actions. They conduct preliminary investigations if the respondent was not caught in the act of committing the crime, or inquest proceedings if the respondent was caught in the act of committing the crime, to determine whether or not there is probable cause to prosecute the respondent in court. If they found probable cause, they lodge a criminal charge against the respondent before the court. Court, venue where disputes are settled and justice is administered. Court is the final arbiter of all disputes involving violations of criminal law. In court is any person or institution, often as the government institution, with the authority to adjudicate legal disputes between parties and carry out the administrations of justice, and etc. The general functions of the court in related to criminal justice system are to protect the right of the accused, to determine by all legal means whether a person is guilty of a crime, to dispose properly of those convicted of the crimes, to protect the society, to prevent and reduce criminal behavior. Corrections as the fourth pillar that takes over the criminal treatment once the accused, after having found guilty, mete out the penalty for the crime he committed. It also deals with punishment, treatment, and incarceration of offenders. General functions of correction in relation to criminal justice system is to maintain the institution, to protect law-abiding members of society, to reform offenders, to deter crimes. Mitimus, it is a warrant issued by the court bearing its seal and the signature of the judge, direction the jail or prison authorities to receive the convicted offender for service of sentence. Commitment order, it is a written order of a court or authority consigning a person to jail or prison for detention. Community, role of the community in the criminal justice system. The community is understood to mean as elements that are mobilized and energized to help authorities in effectively addressing the law and order concern of the citizenry. The citizenry can achieve these roles, identifying offenders, giving data about the illegal activities and cohorts of criminals, and the proliferation of organized crimes and syndicates, volunteering as witnesses, adopting precautionary and remedial measures to diminish crime, And lupong tagapamayapa is a body of men created to settle disputes within the barangay level. It is also referred to as the lupon, who are qualified to become members of the lupon. Any resident of the barangay of reputable reputable character may be appointed as a member of the lupon. So that is my report, or yes, my report about the five pillars of criminal justice system.